Welcome back to Coffee Talk episode 2. Tonight we are doing night 6. I'm very excited. We're getting there, we're progressing. Let's just jump right in. There's something missing from the drawer. Oh no. Did I misplace it? Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Oh, that's right. They're doing wedding planning. Bailey's! Okay. I'm excited to hear about this. It's too dainty. Dainty. What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No take packs this time. Uh-oh. Bae. Uh-oh. I don't know. Maybe. Excuse me, guys. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. Damn, she's working this late at night? And it's not like we're gonna decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Oof. Hey Ismari, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? Bae, don't put Ismari on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Uh-oh, they're both glaring at me. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. They're having a 200 guest wedding? Are you kidding me? That's a low blow. I mean, yeah, like, you can't really be surprised when things are expensive if you're about to spend money on 200 people being there. Like, I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Exactly. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. I mean, I guess I can understand that, like, if you have hella people in your family, you invite one auntie, and then all the other aunties are like, hold up, she didn't invite us. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. I mean, it is her wedding, it's not their wedding. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Uh-oh. Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Ismari. Alrighty, girl, what do you want? Of course, what can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do, and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Okay, before we jump into making the drink, I have all these notifications. Gotta check my brew pad, all these drinks we unlocked, right? If there's one thing that's annoying, it's seeing those little red exclamation marks, you know? You got unread notifications. Alrighty, there we go. I think we got a good list going of things we've made. Oops. Let's go to Tomodachi real quick. There's Riona, bad traffic. I could really use a good cup of tea. Well, pull up. I'm literally right here. Like how to make your timeline more fun. I have tons to think about every day. Oh, like how to make your timeline more fun. Something scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Oh, she's still considering her whole decision, right, with the game, and does she want to take that offer? And jeez, I really, honestly, hope she doesn't. Any strong coffee with spice? Alright, let's do some coffee with ginger. Right? That's what she wants. Well, she wants cinnamon most likely. Cinnamon or ginger? Let's do a double coffee and ginger and see what that gives us. Ooh. What is that? And a... Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Jai Tubruk for the lady. An oldie goodie. Ooh, okay. Perfect. Okay, good. That's exactly what she wanted. I can feel myself relaxing already. Uh-oh, Bailey's is salty. He needs a drink too. Uh-oh. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. Aw. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. Aw. That we are. My lovely weirdo. Aw. My perfect misfit. Just kiss already! This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Aw. Never enough. Ugh. Disgusting. I'm gonna need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Ismari? Spicy is the name of the game. Well, we have the ginger that you were looking for. Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Okay, double the spice. Okay. That is so vague. Like, I don't... Oh, I remember he wanted like something bold last time, right? He wanted it to be like red or something. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see what that gives us. Hibiscus, ginger. Ooh, I think that's what he wants. Zobo? Hopefully that's what he wants. I felt up for a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Ismari. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I take it this works for you? This is a perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. That's so good! Literally first try. I got exactly what I wanted. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Damn, he set us up for failure. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me zobo like this every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? Well, I mean, he is a vampire. She probably... When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. Yep. Excuse me, guys. I'm taking a sip of water. One sec. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget, and for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out, planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Like, yeah, that's true. Like, come on, man. Like, get excited about your wedding. I know planning is rough. You can't be talking about, like, your wedding like that, though. Here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Ismari. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. Okay, valid. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm gonna have a drink. Bye, Smarty. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk would work. Okay. Chocolate. Let's do. I guess he wants honey first and then milk. A Chocobee Miruku. That's cute. Here, have a Chocobee. There we go, a Chocobee Miruku for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Ismari. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. Huh. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all of the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family? You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces, Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have any specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomodachi. I mean, that's true. That's a good point. Like, she's saying, oh, I like this is nice, blah, blah, blah. And then he tries to give it to her, and she's like, nope, it's too expensive. She's fighting him every step of the way. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Too much? Too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. Aww, that's so sweet. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. I mean, oh my goodness, this is so tough, right? Because he wants to give her this like perfect special day, but it's gonna cost like so much money. And then she wants to like be realistic and practical. She probably wants it just as much as he wants it for her, but they don't have the money. Like modern first world issues, am I right? Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was gonna say it whether you like it or not. Hyde is literally my spirit animal. I'm sorry, I'm giving a lot of commentary this episode. I just gotta say, Hyde is probably my favorite character in the sense he comes in, he knows what he wants to drink, he knows exactly what he needs. He kind of just says what's on his mind. Says what he thinks they need to hear, whether they want it or not. This is so funny. You're sitting here, going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Ooh! He's spitting facts right now. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Damn, yeah, just listen to what she's saying, man. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not gonna help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Yeah, and then being like, make a choice now, make a choice now. That's what he was doing earlier. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. Yeah, it's a lot about him and what he wants to feel like he provided that to her, but he's not actually listening to what she wants. Damn. But what if we take so long that we reach old age? That's not gonna happen. And we're still not married. If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Ooh, very true. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Baileys. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? He has lots of good advice. You gotta hear him out. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case, but there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. I think he's joking, hopefully. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Whew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. Oh, goodness. Think I'm catching feelings for Hyde? I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business, like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting and putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. Oh shit. Oops, shouldn't have said that. But for all, wait, oops. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I was trying to read that sentence. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Oh, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day. Finally. Well, that was fast. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Baileys? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm gonna leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Ismari. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Baileys. Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me so well, Ismari. Some friends and we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde shaped, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and I got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it, when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala, the wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Ismari, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just thinking about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least, not until he removed my gag. Oh my gosh. They were doing all that in the car? Like, there's no way they had all that room back there. For 3 people and oh my gosh. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Ismari, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst, and that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. Huh, I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. Sorry guys, I'm getting congested. Give me one sec. Alrighty, I'm here. Alright. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. He's very sentimental. Are you kidding me? I can tell just from all the ways he immediately starts giving people advice and stuff. He's very, very loving and caring. It's sweet. Sentimental, huh? That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred. I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Ismari? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. Damn it, what did he want to tell us? What did he want to tell us? And safe journey home. Oh. Alrighty, guys, that was night 6, I believe. We will be doing night 7 today as well. Double feature, double feature. I gotta keep going. Monday, September 25th, 2023. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Evening Whispers. First wave of visa applications to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. The rise and fall of Weirdstein box offices, a brief history. Sold out. Replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. Oh, replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. Replica astronaut suits? Is that a sign we're gonna see, what's his name again? I forgot his name already. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. Uh-oh. This is a very slow start. We got 12 notifications. Sheesh. Okay, so we're almost close friends. We're almost close friends with, what's his name? Hyde. If I can tell by the little emojis. I have not seen Riona in a long time. Road construction. She's always giving traffic updates. Like, why is she doing that? Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Ave. Wow. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I'd reckon you want to avoid the area for the moment. Oh, I forgot we can like them as well. Oh, what a cute little sponsorship. I wonder how everyone's going. Come say hi. Come say hi. Alrighty. Right in the nick of time. Yep, I freaking called it. I called it. We're gonna see them, of course. I think her name is Sarah or something like that, right? It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Silver, that's his name. Hi, Ismati. Yes, we are also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. Amanda. Amanda. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Well, okay, I guess she doesn't know that that guy was coming in looking for them, like, oh, there's aliens here. Friggin' Men in Black looking guy. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good evening, even if in reality it should be good night. We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. But additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally. Amanda? Yes? What is it? I think Ismari tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Ismari. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes, at least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Damn. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Ismari. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious, extraordinary even. We are keen to observe as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us, our siblings who previously visited Earth, came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Wow, okay, she's ambitious. I like it. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, D DGAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Did that just say Deepak or something? Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Do you know what my theory is? My theory is that he's gonna meet Riona, and him and Riona are gonna hit it off. Yep. Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Uh-oh. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Ismari. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings then? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Ismari, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was, a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Okay. Bitter and tart, oh, okay. Like lemon and ginger, like that kind of thing? Nope, that's trash. Nope. Okay, coffee base. We know that. Maybe do the lemon first? No. Okay. Bitter and tart coffee drink. Oh no. Does he want the thing I gave the other girl? I guess we'll do double ginger. And see if he likes that drink. I don't know if that's what he wants though. Ginger coffee? Is that not what I made for the other girl? Hold on. For Lua? Okay, unfortunately, I am Googling. Oh god. What's his name? Silver? Silver? uh, let's see if maybe Google can help me out a little. I really can't. I can't think. Black lemon coffee. Okay. So we just want that. Black lemon coffee. I didn't look at the recipe. This is a genuine guess. Okay. Alright. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I have changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I looked because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things I could relate to, some things that felt familiar, like Hyde's eyes, that always see beyond the surface, or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. Aww! And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror, and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Ooh, Silver! It sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Alright, what you want, girl? Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. Yeah, it's making weird noises. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when prospective... Look at them doing their little ooh-woo hands. That is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Oh yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. Is she talking about pee-pee pictures? I think that's what she's talking about. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know? Or are they talking about actual horns? Like how Lua has? But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99.908% of the time? Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return, but she's very funny and curious of everything. And her smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Who is it? What is it? Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Let me just enjoy this fire-ass music. The Bob. Or not? No, we have been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. Yeah, true, Amanda, you're right. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us, but once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. Hmm, this is curious. It seems we are picking up on some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Alright. Did he come back? Okay, nice. What's going on? You look worried as freaking hell. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent... Oh no. Too late. Just hide behind the counter. Quick. Hide. Hide, OMG. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh? Do you mean me? I'm sorry. But can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait, for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall. Nope. I literally have his ID card in my drawer. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element. So I think I'm gonna look around for it, if it's all the same to you. Maybe it's fallen behind the counter. Let me check our lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job. That sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it you're doing exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. Thank you for the vouch, Silver. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That... maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extradite them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Yikes. Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to help the public safe. Or to keep the public safe. Of course they're called Fire, of course. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They have all different personalities, different looks, and for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city than the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know. Nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now surely you do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime. Ugh. Uh-oh. What was that? Just the coffee machine. Seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside. I'm gonna conduct a search. Meow! Uh-oh. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. It's also irrelevant to the current... Drat! I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Meow. Aww. Yikes. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40% distasteful, 20% scary, and 38% exciting. Huh. I apologize. This is just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No, I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Whew. Sorry guys, I'm stretched. Whew. Meow. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Sweet and comforting, isn't that what Bailey said? The chocolate. Yeah, chocobi miruku. Here we go. So we'll do chocolate, honey, milk. Bada bing. Here you go. Sweet drinks for the two of you. This isn't bad. Although it could have probably been a little sweeter. What? The sensation of this is not vastly different from what you served us the other night, but it sounds like it will be fine. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like he got suspicious today. That's far from the worst of it. What do you mean? Ismari, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. That's what I said. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Aww. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all of this, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you, and please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Ismari. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Aww. Good night, Ismari. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. All right. Oh my goodness. What a night. Ooh. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. Meow. Ah, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. What? 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 Did we just admit that we're also an alien? Holy guacamole. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's a good way to end this episode. A little cliffhanger. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely very eventful. Nice little plot twist there at the end, little sneaking that in. Hopefully they expand on that. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.